Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Saving Sunderland. Now there's only two fixtures to review since the last time we met, which was of course the 0-0 draw against Manchester United, which sent us crashing out of the Champions League. Disappointing, but today we've got a FA Cup semi-final against Tottenham Hotspur and I hope we can do the business. So after that Manchester United match we hosted Liverpool at the Stadium of Light. We got beat 3-2, goals through Harley Johnson and Francisco Trincao was what we got. We had plenty of opportunities in this game, but we weren't clinical enough. They were more clinical on the day through a couple of goals through Mohamed Salah and a goal through Sadio Mane. Disappointing to get beat at home, but pretty much the league's pretty much done for us. The highest we can get 6th. I'm not too fussed about it. It's a bit disappointing to be out of contention at this point of the season, but it is what it is. And then in the dress rehearsal of the FA Cup semi-final, we went away to Tottenham Hotspur and drew 2-2. This was a very good game. It was very even. Plenty of chances for either team, but I think on reflection we had the better of the opportunities, to be honest with you. We just couldn't finish our chances. Alessandro Play got himself a goal along with Francisco Trincao. He's doing really well since he's come back from his injury, which is great to see. And just on Francisco Trincao, he has now classed as a wonder kid. His physicals have come on really well and I don't think the injuries hit him too hard. So this is the team that's going to play at Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley. We're going to start with Reykjavik in goal, Lemos, Rios and Montez at centre-back, Christensen and Varela on wing-backs, Guendouzi and Koulibaly in the centre, Duncan Watmore, Francisco Trincao on the wings, with Enzo Cabrera leading the line. Alessandro Play picked himself up an injury in the last game, which rules him out of this one, unfortunately. Now, we all remember what happened last season. We got beat off Newcastle United in the semi-final of the FA Cup. I am really hoping that this time we can make it to the final and hopefully pick up some silverware. So we kick off, we are shooting right to left, FA Cup semi-final against Tottenham Hotspur. Let's do this. First highlight of the game goes Spurs way, Wanyama in the centre. Harry Kane picks it up in the centre. Back to Wanyama, to Eriksson. They're playing some good football here. We're not cutting out these passes. Harry winks to Bernard. Oh, good challenge from Lemos. Can he release Duncan Watmore? Yes, he can. Down this right-hand side. We all know he's got pace to burn. Can he get the ball in? Good ball to Cabrera. 1-0 in the FA Cup semi-final, 2 minutes in. It was a great challenge by Lemos. Picks up the ball. Sends Watmore down this wing. Great ball in from Duncan Watmore to the front post. Cabrera finishes 1-0. Another highlight. We have the ball on this left-hand side. Cabrera to Guendouzi. Challenged by Alderweireld. Dembele can now break. He's got the pace on our central defenders as well. Reykjavik with the good save. Another highlight here. Kane has the ball on the right hand side. Eriksson to Winks. He plays the through ball to Bernard, who crosses it in for Dembele. It was all a bit too easy. Gaps opened up for Tottenham. And now they get themselves back level. As you can see here, Kane plays it back to Wanyama, who finds Eriksson to Winks. And then Bernard slots it in. Cool as you like, really easy football, some good stuff from Spurs, and we've struggled since the goal. Highlight this right hand side, Duncan Watmore loses it to Eric Dyer. Spurs can break here with Bernard, switches the play to El Abdouli, to Kane down this right hand side, he beats his man. We need to be careful of Dembele at back post. Oh. It's 2-1, as you can see, good switch to the ball from Spurs. Harry Kane absolutely done his man there. And he finds the ball back post. Dembele is causing us all sorts of problems. We now find ourselves behind 10 minutes in. Corner, Sunderland, absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Eric Dyer plays it to Bernard, who's got all the pace to burn. 3-1. That was absolutely ridiculous. Francisco Trincao literally plays it to Eric Dyer there. He can clear as calm as you like. Bernard's just got the pace. He's got all the pace. And finishes it off 3-1. We're looking like we're sinking without a trace. Another highlight here. Guendouzi has the ball. Are we going to give it away again? It certainly looks that way at the minute. Rios to Montez to Varela. Can we build? Koulibaly loses. Oh, Guendouzi picks it up, but Alderweireld cuts it out. Varela now on this left-hand side to Trincao. And I bet you that was the highlight. Oh my days. I was so sure that was the highlight that I did not commentate that one little bit. Cabrera with a great through ball to Duncan Watmore. He crosses it in. It's flicked clear to Trincao, who slots it home 3-2. He's made up for his error, and I'm sorry for the silence that you've just watched. Oh my God, is this a red card? Oh, it's a red card. Enzo Cabrera gets sent off for no reason whatsoever. And it's a red. What can we do? Experimental might be the word. See, now the problem is we're down to 10 men, but this is an FA Cup semi-final. We cannot just sit back and try and soak the pressure. We've got to go for it. We're down by 1. And to be honest with you, this could be a cricket scoreline for Spurs now. Dembele beats his man. Lemos cuts it out. Koulibaly to Arans, who's come on for the centre-half. Watmore down this right-hand side. Can he get a good ball in? Good ball in to Trincao. 3-3. Come on. We've got ourselves back in this game. 3-3. Francisco Trincão's got himself 2. We are back in it. As you can see here, Arans plays the ball down to Duncan Watmore on this right-hand side. He beats his man and crosses it in perfectly. Excellent finish. 3-3. Duncan Watmore with 2 assists. What a guy. Highlight here, just before half-time, Francisco Trincão looks like a lonely figure on this left-hand side now that we've got less players. Rios. Nah, Alderweireld's going to clear. Bernard's going to play Dembele through. He's got the pace, we already know. Rajkovic comes out. He absolutely scuffs it. Whew. Right. Half-time. Enzo Cabrera getting a straight red has absolutely ruined us. But we managed to get ourselves level. And now we just need to see if we can hold out for this full time and hopefully nick a goal. Highlight. Spurs corner. It's back out to Bernard. What can he do with it? He's been torturing us all game. Harry Winks in the centre to Eriksson. Bertrand's got all the time in the world on the left-hand side of Dembele. Rajkovic with a big save. Free kick to Spurs. It's Bob. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, man. Can anything else go against us this game? Harry Kane just slots it away. Rajkovic didn't even move. 4-3 Spurs. I went defensive. It's cost us. I'm going back attacking. Highlight again. It looks like it's Spurs attacking. Bernard down this left-hand side. He's going to get a good ball in. Francisco Varela clears, but Arans cannot hold on to the ball. It's going to be a Spurs build-up play. Dembele picks up acres of space in the centre, but he's challenged. Christensen, can you release Duncan Watmore? Come on, you've got the pace. Arans, play it back to Duncan. Get in the box. Cross. Arans, 4-4. Duncan Watmore gets another assist, and it's 4-4 against Spurs. I have no idea how this is happening, but what a great ball for Christensen. Duncan Watmore with a 1-2 with Arans. Arans gets himself in the box. Duncan Watmore crosses, headed in. He cannot pick it out. 4-4, come on. Highlight here, Kane picks up in the centre, plays it through to Ziyech, but Rios cuts it out. Rajkovic, can we build from the back now? The ball finds its way to Trincão on this left-hand side. Varela, can he release him? He can. Francisco Trincão down this left-hand side. Ball in to Arans. Oh, big save from Lloris. I'm not making any changes. It's 80th minute. I'm going to keep the boys out there. Keep them just playing as they are because we're managing to stifle Spurs here. Highlight, Francisco Varela with a throw-in to Koulibaly in the centre. Can he pick a ball out? Davinson Sanchez clears. We've got to be careful here. Ziyech picks it up. Sanchez through to Bernard on this left-hand side, who's caused us problems all game. Zoblin finds a pocket of space, but Varela can cut it out. Can we break now? Arans, Francisco Trincão, run. If he'd ran earlier, he was through. Rios. Do not lose the ball here, Rios. Do not. Oh my God, what a poor pass. Dembele is through the centre. He's one-on-one with the keeper, and he misses again. That was a let-off. 4-4. Extra time. Our boys are struggling out there as well. I'm going to have to take off Varela. Pizzella's not available, so Emil Kraft's going to have to play on that left wing-back role. I'm thinking maybe to swap him with Christensen. I think Christensen's a bit more versatile. We'll start extra time. I might have to make some other substitutions though. Highlight, Lloris clears. Who does it fall to? Guendouzi picks up the loose ball. He sent Trincão through. Can he pick out a good ball, please? Arans. Oh, Koulibaly to Kraft. To Duncan Watmore, to Guendouzi. Come on. No, it's going to be a Spurs counter-attack. Bernard plays long ball. Rajkovic clears. Good ball. Koulibaly picks up in the centre now. Guendouzi to Bertrand. This is poor from us. Eric Dyer plays through Dembele, who finds Ziyech. That was a clear-cut opportunity. This should be 5-4. Half-time, extra time. I'm going to have to make some changes. Who's really struggling? Koulibaly's struggling quite badly, so I'm going to get Guendouzi in the D mid-roll. We're going to get Harley Johnson in. We're going to play him as a deep lying playmaker. And we'll play Guendouzi as... We're going to have to keep him ball-winning midfielder. We're going to get off Lemos for Mason Holgate as well. We just need to freshen things up, I think. Second half of extra time. Come on, boys. Hold out at least for penalties. Oh, we've got the ball deep in our own half. That was absolutely terrible by Kraft. He's played it through to Ziyech. If this is a goal, I'm going to be really disappointed. Kane scores the goal. It's 5-4. I think that's us spent now. I don't think we're coming back from this. That was all because of Emil Kraft. A really poor ball. They pick it up on this right hand side, get a good cross in. Kane beats his man, finishes. That's probably us out of the FA Cup. Another highlight here. Spurs look like they're ripping us apart now. Good challenge. Ziyech doesn't finish. Oh, Francisco Trincao gets himself injured. I've got no more substitutions. We're down to 9 men. This is now a disaster. I'm going to have to go overload for the last 5 minutes, but it's not going to make any difference. 40 seconds to go. This is probably going to be it. Maybe Spurs get another. Kane plays it through to Dembele, but we managed to cut it out. We've got no support for Iran's, unless he's going to beat the whole team by himself. We're kind of knackered. Johnson, nah, tired legs, tired passing. Although Johnson's only just come on, so I don't know why he's tired. Bertrand to Sanchez, they're just killing the clock. Ziyech plays it through to Kane. We'll just beat again. Beat again in the semi-final of the FA Cup. I'm absolutely gutted. Enzo Cabrera gave us the lead in 3 minutes, but then he got himself sent off in the 32nd minute, and that pretty much secured our fate. I kind of fault the boys for what they did today. They played quite well. Duncan Watmore, absolute hero. 3 assists. Trincao got himself 2 goals as well. Lucas Arans and Enzo Cabrera got us another goals, but Trincao got himself injured late on. I'm imagining that's going to be a really harsh injury just after he's just come back from his last injury. Absolutely gutted for that. I thought we were going to make it this time. There, I was going to say now, Trincao out for 5 weeks, that's his season over. Varela out for 3 weeks, that's essentially his season over as well. Cabrera banned for 1 match, straight red card, he's getting a week's wage fine, he's accepted it. Trincao, I'll praise his performance because he did brilliantly whilst he was on the pitch. Well, we're out. That's pretty much our season done with now. If we take a look at the league table, we are sitting in 9th position. We can still theoretically get 6th, but we can still theoretically get 5th, but it's highly unlikely. We'll play our last 4 games and see where we finish up. I'll bring you Man City and Brentford as the last game of this season. Well, that was an emotional roller coaster. If you cannot tell, I'm really disappointed with that. I thought we could have got ourselves to an FA Cup final and had something to play for at the end of the season. Well, if you've enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. And if you enjoy my content, maybe subscribe. But till next time, take it easy.